Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to discuss about aphorism 8 of Organon of Medicine. If you haven't watched my previous videos of aphorism 1 to 7, the links of those videos is given in the description down below. You can watch those videos as well. And before watching aphorism number 8, it is very important that you watch aphorism number 7 because it is interlinked with each other. So let's start with aphorism number 8. Before that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get the notification whenever I post my new videos. Okay, so aphorism number 8 says that it is not conceivable, nor can it be proved by any experience in the world that after removal of all the symptoms of the disease and of the entire collection of the perceptible phenomena, there should or could remain anything else besides health, or that the morbid alteration in the interior could remain uneradicated. So, Henneman says that it is not conceivable, we cannot imagine, nor it can be proved by any experience in the world, that after removing the symptoms of the disease or the entire totality of the disease, the collection of perceptible phenomena, that anything else could remain inside the patient's body except for health. So once all the symptoms are eradicated and all the totality of the symptom and the portrait of disease disappears, there is nothing but health in the patient's body, or that the morbid alteration in the interior could remain uneradicated. So we cannot imagine that there can be anything else other than the state of health in the patient's body, or that any kind of alteration or morbid phenomena will remain in the body of your patient. So once the symptoms disappear, that means every state of disease has disappeared from your patient's body. Now in the previous aphorism, that is aphorism number 7, Henneman described that the significance of the totality of symptoms is that there is an outward reflection of the inner sense of the disease. So all the disease is proving itself or showing itself by an outward reflection of totality of symptom or a group of symptom or a portrait of disease. Now in aphorism number 7, Henneman's proposition or Henneman's explanation is that the removal of these symptoms means the removal of the disease, or the disease has been eradicated completely. However, to truly understand the aphorism, we need to know what is sickness according to Dr. Henneman. So for Henneman, the material aspect of the disease wasn't as important. So he was not bothered about the pathological concept or the pathological aspect or the material aspect of the disease. It was what he called the dynamic of the disease which is important. Now by dynamic, he meant that the regulatory systems of the organism, so nervous system, circulatory system, everything is important, but the dynamics of those systems are important. So those that are continually operating to keep the balance of the human body, the homeostasis of the human body, and the correct functioning of all these systems are ultimately termed to maintain health. So basically all these systems, when they regulate and when they function correctly, it means that ultimately they are helping to maintain the health. So he considered symptoms as being produced. So symptoms are nothing but they are the production of our human body. They are produced in the human body when these regulatory forces or when these regulatory systems become disordered, and this is termed as disease. So therefore, when symptoms are no longer produced in the patient, that means the regulatory systems are working correctly or they are maintaining the balance successfully, and thus disease is no longer an issue because there is no disease. Okay, because the systems are maintaining themselves correctly and functioning correctly, that means the patient is in the state of health. Okay, so now let us discuss the footnote of aphorism number 8. Okay, so once you have understood aphorism number 8, that means you will understand the footnote of the aphorism number 8. In footnote 8, when a patient has been cured of his disease by a true physician, so a true physician is one who follows the aphorisms or one who follows the Organon of Medicine. Okay, so when a patient has been cured of his disease by a true physician in such a manner that there is no trace of the disease or no morbid symptoms remain and all the signs of health have been permanently returned, How can anyone, without offering an insult to common sense, affirm in such an individual that the whole bodily disease still remains interior? Okay, so Henneman says, when a patient has been cured of his disease by a good physician, by a true physician, in such a manner that there is no trace of the disease, there are no morbid symptoms, and there is nothing that remains from the disease, and all the signs of the health have been restored permanently, how can anyone, without insulting that physician or without insulting the common sense, can say that the individual or the whole bodily disease still remains in that particular person? And yet, the chief of the old school, that is the allopaths, Hufeland, asserts this in the following words: homeopathy can remove symptoms, but the disease remains. So Hufeland said that homeopathy can only remove the symptoms, but the disease will still remain in that individual. Now let us discuss this in detail. In the bracket you can see it is given with homeopathy. Okay, so it was given in that particular journal on page number 27 in sentence 1 and 19. So let us discuss what Hufeland said and why he said that and what did he mean while he said that. So 8th aphorism seemed to be directed towards this comment by Hufeland, okay, in his journal. So when he commented in his journal, Henneman through 8th aphorism wanted to give him an answer. So the 8th aphorism is directed totally towards Hufeland's criticism of homeopathy. So Hufeland and some other contemporaries of that time were of an opinion that homeopathy can treat only symptoms and it cannot cure the disease. So Henneman was appalled by the statement. Henneman did not agree with this statement. He found that it is so foolish to say that homeopathy can treat symptoms, but it cannot cure the disease. But what is a disease? Disease is nothing but a group of symptoms or a totality of symptoms. According to aphorism number 7, disease manifests itself through dynamic signs and symptoms. That is, we call it as portrait of the disease or totality of the symptom. When homeopathy is treating the totality of the symptoms, that means it is curing the disease. But here, Hufeland says that homeopathy can treat the symptoms but cannot cure the disease. So Henneman was so appalled by his statement, he was so shocked by his statement and he found it foolish. He said that the disease manifests itself in the form of signs and symptoms. So if the signs and symptoms have disappeared, it is natural to believe. So it is common sense that the disease which was causing that symptoms is not present in the body anymore. So in the footnote, Henneman tries to explain that this idea of the disease being separate from the symptoms arises due to the materialistic notion of the old school. So basically Henneman says that disease is separate, symptoms are separate, signs are separate, disease is separate. So this particular notion, this particular idea comes from the materialistic school of education, that is the old school of education. They are unable to appreciate that the symptoms and the disease are both dynamic in nature. So the dynamic nature of the disease and the dynamic derangement of the vital force continue to feel that there is some material cause of the disease lurking behind in the interior of the organism, even when the symptoms have left the body and there is no trace of any weakness or any sickness left. They try to search for a hidden cause of disease, which is materialistic cause of disease. So he found Hufeland's statement insulting towards homeopathic practice, insult to homeopathy. And Hufeland's statement was an insult to the common sense also. So there is nothing much to explain here, as even I feel the same way, that because the disease is nothing but dynamic totality of signs and symptoms, which we call as a portrait of the disease. So once you remove the signs and symptoms, there is nothing but cure or health or normal balance left in the body. So there is nothing but the balanced state of the body which is remaining, and that the individual of course can be termed as cure. Okay, so there is nothing hidden, there is no material cause of the disease that is lurking inside the human organism after the signs and symptoms have left the body. Now once you understand why Hufeland said that, or why Hufeland stated that, he was from the old school. So he believed that everything should have a material cause, and because he believed in the material cause, he decided to say that homeopathy can remove symptoms but the disease remains. As homeopathy believes in the dynamic cause, we believe that homeopathy can remove symptoms as well as the disease, because when the symptoms are gone, when the signs are gone, so the disease is obviously cured. So this he maintains partly from the mortification at the progress made by homeopathy. So why Euflin said that? So one particular reason is that he believed in the material cause. Okay, so the next reason why he said this particular sentence may be because he was partly mortified by the progress made by homeopathy in those days, which was making progress to benefit the mankind. So partly because he holds thoroughly the material notions respecting the disease, which he is still unable to regard as a state of being of the organism, wherein it is dynamically altered by the morbidly deranged vital force and as the altered state of health, but he views the disease as something material. Okay, so which after the cure is completed may still remain lurking in some corner in the interior of the body, in order someday during the most vigorous health to burst forth at its pleasure with its material presence. So he not only says that the disease is lurking somewhere or hidden somewhere in the body, he says in the future when the patient is feeling healthy, this disease will burst forth and come out in its material presence or in its worst form. Okay, so dreadful that it is still the blindness of the old pathology or old school, that the allopaths have this dreadful idea that even if the homeopathic physicians can remove the symptoms, the disease remains. So no wonder that it could only produce a system of therapeutics which is solely occupied in scoring out the poor patient. So Hahnemann says that is why allopathy has not come forward, and it is a system of therapeutics in which they only trouble the more disease poor patients. So it is giving more problems to the poor patient instead of curing them. So that is all about the 8th aphorism, and as I have told you earlier that it is very important that you connect the 7th aphorism with the 8th aphorism in order to understand what Hahnemann really meant in these two aphorisms, and watch my other videos on all the other aphorisms. If you want any specific particular topic of Organon, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you have a great day.